Well, hello everyone, and welcome to DBcraft. And in today's episode, I'm just want to talk about some things, do a little tiny bit of mining. Hopefully, you'll have seen the previous episode by now. I've uploaded, and you'll know why I have a gold helmet on my head. But basically, we made our first foray into the Nether, and we died horribly. So we have to change our helmet back, make sure we got all our stuff, and get going on this. Do you think I have enough dogs? I mean, can you ever have enough dogs? Do I have anybody coming with me? Good. I don't want anybody getting killed. So last episode of Lost on the Way, I found out that I can indeed take a pup with me into the Nether. They don't seem to like it there very much, though. Not gonna mine over there because there's lava over there. I think there's lava over here. Lava just about everywhere I want to go. But I want to get this windmill mine going, and I gotta remember the pattern. I believe I'm supposed to do a couple. Oh, we got one. Okay, good. We got a guardian here. Okay, I think it's supposed to be I do one over, and then I do another over, and then another. Hold on a minute while I consult my diagram. Okay, so while we mine and look for diamonds, I want to talk about one of two things that I cannot figure out. And I had a better phrase to use, and I don't have it now. But I have two things that have eluded me that I cannot figure out for the life of me. Now let's go ahead and we will proceed down this corridor here. We'll move this torch. And we'll go until we hit lava or something that keeps us from going any further. Actually, let's turn that off. Dig till it gets dark. So there are two things that have eluded me that I cannot figure out, that I'm stuck in, and I have not been able to find my way through. And I only feel like talking about one tonight. And that is, how do the rules work for society, specifically capitalist or materialistic society? Why do I want to know the rules? Well, to give you an example, there was a time not that long ago that I played, excuse me while I lose my train of thought, Half-Life 2. And in playing Half-Life 2, I found out that I could get out of the level if I stacked up some objects in locations where the developers weren't really planning on people stacking up objects and getting a little bit, higher up than they were planning. Let's fill this in here a little bit with some cobble to make it less confusing. So I would stack up some barrels and stuff of that nature. I would use the rules of that particular world. I don't want to do a whole bunch here. I'm just going to do a little bit along the floor because I'm not going to be this low. I would use the rules of the world about how things would stack, how physics would work, and I would use that to my advantage to create a way for me to exit a level in an unexpected way, a way that the developers did not intend. They didn't plan for it. So I was able to do it. That's one of the things that I really enjoyed doing with video games. I just saw the other day Grian and who is he working with? Oh, Mumbo. He's working with Mumbo. And this is on their last life series. If you haven't started watching it, I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. It's very good, so go ahead and give it a watch. It's well worth watching. I watched them go into the Nether, and they used an ender pearl in such a way that they could beam themselves outside the Nether. right on top of it. They went through the roof of it to right on top where there's like bedrock equivalent to, I guess, what's underneath us here. Which I thought was really cool. It gave me some ideas for like if I was ever going to play a game like that, I'd boot myself out there because I could create a castle and it'd be a great place to hide things as long as people didn't figure out what I was doing. Man, I did not expect to hit a coal pocket. Let's grab all this because I know there's lava around here. We're close to lava everywhere. So I want to grab it all before it pops into here and starts burning me. That made me jump. I'm all nervous because I think lava is going to show up at any minute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. We are going straight ahead. No, I'm going to fill it because I don't want to get confused as to what I'm doing. It's just too hard to figure it out if I don't have it all filled in and easy to understand my process here. So we've gone to... So this is where the next one should start. We should have a light. Probably here would be good. I want to raise the ceiling here, I think, a little bit. If I can do it without getting burnt to death. Why not? Put one there. Put one here for now. Okay. Anyway, that's what I would do in Half-Life 2. And I did something similar in Halo 2. I could tank jump and I could do other things that would allow me to get up on areas that you weren't supposed to access normally. And it would allow me to get out of the levels. I just enjoyed doing that. And the reason why I use that illustration is because I want to figure out how to do that in real life with how capitalism and materialism and those kind of societies work. I understand the basics of the system. The basics of the system is that people go to work, they get paid, they spend that money, goes back into society, and it's kind of like a cycle. But what I don't understand is the rules of it. So I can understand, if I knew the rules, I'd understand how I could bend or break those rules or use those rules to my advantage. I surmise that any rich people that haven't innovated and made something or stole something or defrauded somebody or killed somebody or hurt somebody, any other rich people that have got wealth any other way, more than likely did it by, I need to count where I am on that, did it by process of they figured out how the system worked and they used it to their advantage. If you know where the walls are in a maze, you can traverse the maze and you can successfully navigate it and get out of it. If you already know where all the walls are, you know how the whole thing works. So anyway, so that's the goal or the quest or something. I want to understand how to work the system. I want to understand. I don't want to do anything illegal. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to defraud anybody. I do have some ideas for inventions, but they're just ideas, and ideas are worthless unless you do something with them. So I'm not really going to be able to do that either. And working hard at a 9-to-5 job, working way up the ladder, that does nothing, especially now that we're in times of COVID. There's just no stability in the workforce anymore. So it's stupid to think that you're going to, and even if there was, the normal average person isn't going to be earning enough money a month that they can comfortably travel, get a house, do whatever they want to do. They got to get loans. They got to work huge work weeks. They got to get a lot of training and spend a lot of money on education to get a high-end degree and get hired somewhere. Basically, unless you're a rich person or inherit a lot of wealth or you're a CEO of a company or something along that line, you're not going to be able to get very far in life just on whatever income you can earn by working, is what I'm trying to say. And that's not good enough for me. I figured it out. I did the math. I know minimum wage is $1,600 a month. And that's far too little to live on just about anywhere in this country. So I was thinking, okay, well, I should have probably double minimum wage. It's like $20,000 a year. Anyway, that's what minimum wage will get you. That's assuming you get $10 an hour and 40 hours a week. And that's just not enough to really do anything in your life. I think the minimum amount of income that a person has to live comfortably and live well in America right now is somewhere in the vicinity of $50,000 a year. Double basically what you would earn minimum wage. Minimum wage is not anywhere near enough for most living situations, not my opinion. Leave a comment below if you think I'm right or wrong on that. I don't have any training in economics, so I don't know all the factors behind everything. Maybe economics is the key. Learning that will teach you everything. I don't know. But I figured it out. I figured if a person had $50,000 a year, they're going to be able to buy a house pretty easily and not be stuck behind a huge mortgage. They're going to be able to travel. They're going to be able to pay for insurance, car, high rent costs, whatever. It rounds out to somewhere in the vicinity of, what, 4,000, 3,000 a month? Let's see, 3,000 a month times 12. Yeah, about 3,000 a month. Okay, I'm right about that. Couldn't remember. Not finding anything here, folks. I think we're going to go for another mine. This one's dry. Anyway, the question is, how do I do it? How do I get that sort of income without a PhD, an MHD, 8 years of college somewhere, a huge amount of debt, inheriting some fortune, becoming a CEO, which probably requires more training. You know, all of the normal routes are not going to really be open to me to do. So that's not really an option that I can consider. There's going to be lava over here. I'm going to try over here, but I think there's lava over here too. So we'll just see how far we can get here, I suppose. Let's raise the roof a bit. Just about out of pickaxe, so we'll call it good at the end of that. And I surmise that if I could figure out how the system works, if I can figure out the rules for it, that I could figure out how to use things in unintended ways to, and that wouldn't be breaking the law or doing anything illegal. It wouldn't be unethical or immoral because I wouldn't be hurting anybody. It would just be, you know, like getting out of a level in Halo or something like that. You know, you're just using the laws that are already there. You're not challenging them. You're using and abiding by the laws that are already there. You're just doing stuff in unexpected ways. I figured that if I could do that, I knew there'd be lava up there. Let's just go further ahead. Maybe there won't be. Figure if I could do that, I could, metaphorically speaking, escape the level. In this case, escaping the level. The level is the pattern of my life as it currently stands. I don't find it satisfactory living the way I currently am, and I want to figure out how to support myself, stand on my own, and live a life that I want to actually live. I can't get by on just a small amount of money. That's just not going to work for me, and I can't, you know, I'm already 40 years old. I can't be working hard for another 40 years and killing myself off. I won't have anything left by the time I do get a chance to retire. So these are the things weighing on my mind. This is the puzzle that I'm working around my mind right now. Hey, we got lava above me. But we're still cruising along without getting burnt yet. Better be careful though, there's probably lava right there. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Nothing there. Nothing there. Don't want to stand under it. I know there's lava around here somewhere. Yeah, there's definitely lava up there. I'm sure of it. How do I do this? I want to be able to plug the hole. Oh, okay, we're fine. So to give you guys a bit of a preview, the other mystery, and I'm not up to handling it right now, the other mystery has to do with females. Specifically, I just cannot figure out, I just must not be very intelligent or too intelligent, or maybe it doesn't require intelligence, it requires better instincts, but I cannot figure out how the world a fella is supposed to attract a reasonably attractive female into his life. Hey! We got to do a diamond dance. We got to do a diamond dance. Diamond. Oh, poop. I can't see anything. Okay, hold on. I can't get this working. There we go. Diamond, diamond, diamond. We've got diamond. Yes. Now, if only getting a date was as easy. I just can't figure out how that whole thing works with the females. It befuddles me, and that's just something I've kind of resigned myself to. I'm probably going to be a bachelor for the rest of my life. I wish it wasn't that way, but I just can't seem to figure it out. And I can't seem to find any females that want anything to do with me, and it's not their fault. It's just I don't have anything to offer them, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's grab these diamonds and wrap this whole video up. That's a pretty quick video. We got to make sure we don't get flooded out with lava. I know it's going to be around here somewhere. Looks like a pretty good patch. Oh, okay, we broke into another tunnel that okay, one of my other tunnels that I have. That's nice. So it looks like a stack of 4. Yeah, so now we can get my enchanting table going. I finally have all the ingredients together for it. I wonder if I do better if I use a diamond pickaxe on diamond. I've never tried. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. I'm trying to copy the Let's Play guys. Nope, wrong thing. There you go. That was terrible. How about this? Looks like I'm throwing them really through my pickaxe. Anyway, there's my diamonds. So we're good. We got 4 diamonds. Like a look a gift horse in the mouth. Thank you guys for watching this video, and leave your thoughts below. Leave your comments and suggestions. Sorry that all you've been seeing on the video front has been these little update things, but that's really all I have the time and energy for. I've been just not doing very well, and with the TV situation, as I've informed you in the other videos, it's just very tough right now. I wish I could figure out a solution, but I just don't have one. But I am going to make good use of this time, and I am working on a DB Craft Survival Challenge video for you, so look for that coming soon.